Hey everyone, welcome back to Heartway Farms. I'm so glad you're here with us today. And today is a wonderful day because we get the opportunity to talk with Mike from ForJars. If you guys have been following us for any period of time, you know that we have been talking about ForJars Canning Lids. Josh was just telling this story the other day and telling Mike this story that when ForJars reached out to us and said, hey, we want you to try our product, we were a little tentative, but we are so glad that we did that. And these are the only lids pretty much that I've been using the entire canning season this year. And again, if you are new to the channel, we do a lot of home preservation, whether it's putting down our own animals, putting them in the freezer, canning up meat, canning up jellies, jams, all of the things. Right. So definitely go back and check out old videos. But today we want to talk about ForJars. We want to talk about the company. We want to introduce you to Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much for being a part of this today. And we just want everyone to know who you guys are, what you guys are about, what the goals are, what the heart is behind the company, and just, put it out there so that people can learn more about you. So
real quick, give us a background. Where are you guys located at? And kind of like, how did you guys get started? What caused this ForJars to come about?
Yeah, well, I want to first say thank you for having me here. It's an absolute pleasure to both see you guys and finally meet you. ForJars came about, it's time flies. And so I always have to think about when did we come about? And so right around where the pandemic kind of hit, that's where we started to grow and we started to come out and finally be known. We come from a family where we do the home preservation as well. Our family background, we're from Ukraine, and homesteading is a way of life there. And we've got our farms, we've got our cellars underground, and we've got, all the cattle and just animals and everything. And we rely on that. And so a lot of places don't have a fridge or a freezer to throw something in and just keep it there. And so that's where the preservation comes in. And so we've brought that here when we came over, and it's just a tradition that we do. We'd get together with everybody and we'd just can something or do something, where the whole family's involved. Right. And when all this happened with the pandemic, we really started to see, it was pretty hard to get canning supplies, canning lids, canning jars. And we still wanted to keep that tradition that always, was with us that we brought over. So we decided to take action and do something on our own. And that's when we decided that we got to start making a lid. And from there, we understood that we weren't the only ones with this issue or this problem. And we wanted to give back to the rest of the community because we understand that the community is large. And also a lot of them have that tradition that we carry on where they get together with their families. Yeah. And a lot of people just rely on it. And so that's when we wanted to give back. And so from there, it just kind of started growing and we started getting out there and we're kind of here today.
And now I gotta say, I see you guys like everywhere. Yeah. You pop up on social media, you pop up on Instagram and Facebook, and it makes me happy because we have been so happy with the product that we have with the lids. For sure. And I'm not just saying that. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. We've been really happy with it. We've had really good successful canning season with the ForJars lid. And that's kind of what prompted this conversation, because we were like, this is a company that we can work with,
Right. Oh, and like you said, you're together as a family. You're putting all that work and effort in, not only on the things that you've either purchased or grown yourself, but now you're going through all the effort of putting it up. You don't want the least of things of a seal going bad or a lid going bad.
Or anyone getting sick.
That would ruin that entire event, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And we're always trying to improve and looking for new, ways to improve the lid and make it even better. That way we all feel safe, and because it's food is involved, and so we want
of course, yeah.
So Mike, where's the company located at? Where are you guys based out of?
So we're based in Florida. It's a town called Northport. It's like an hour south of Tampa. Usually everybody knows Tampa, so I'll just say an hour south of Tampa. And actually, we're in the process of moving to our new warehouse, which is kind of where I am right now.
Okay.
So we've went from a smaller, more office and warehouse to a lot larger, and I can kind of give a little bit of a tour as well, maybe later on.
That would be great. Yeah, absolutely.
Get an idea, and so we're very excited for that. So it's been a little bit of a hassle with moving over and all that, but we're still trying to trying to keep things running and going.
So are you guys, how has the reception been from the community at large, the canning community at large? Like I said, I'm seeing you guys everywhere. I'm seeing you on a lot of other YouTube channels where people are supporting you. And I think that's great. Obviously, people are happy with the product. What's the reception been from the community, the canning community?
So we've had a lot of good feedback, and a lot of our homesteaders are loving it. And we are always open to feedback. And, we designed the lid to work. And so if there are any issues or things that are happening with the lid, we're very open to the feedback to it, as we can always improve it. But everybody is loving it. We've sent them around all over the world, to Europe, North America, South America, Canada, just everywhere, Australia, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway. I mean, it's just all over the world.
Awesome.
And it's very nice, seeing like somebody order from a whole different country, and you're like, whoa, how did you hear about us? How did that come about? And it's just really exciting, because you understand that you're growing and you're reaching out to the canning community and to everybody.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that the response has been good, because I can only speak to my own personal experience. And Julianne, who's not with us today, she's my oldest daughter. She does most of our canning, but we're assistants to her.
and we've been doing, we've been doing water bath canning. We've been doing pressure canning. We've been canning, like we said, vegetables, jams, jellies, meat. I know a lot of people are afraid to can meat.
Hopefully it'll focus. The ForJars lids around there.
We've canned everything from chicken to pork to beef to lamb. So having great success with a wide range and a wide variety of ways of canning, as well. So you mentioned it's a family business, ForJars. Who's involved with the ForJars company? How big of a family is it? So
there's primarily there's just a family of 5, and then everybody is also either very close family related, or family friends that we all have involved and gotten in.
So is it parents, brothers, sisters?
All of it, yes. All the above. All the above.
That's how we do it. We're a family business. They all just live at home still.
Exactly.
Everybody still does that. But that makes it really, really great to know who you're working with and what you're supporting, and kind of the philosophy of all of that. So the process has been successful up to this point, but I'm guessing you're not stopping at lids.
Just lids, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, not stopping there.
What's your vision for the future going forward here?
So our vision is to be able to supply everything and anything that you would need associated with, canning, whether it's from a small lid to a jar, to a pressure canner, to a water bather, pretty much just everything that you would need. We want to be able to provide that, and to be able to provide it kind of no matter what. So no matter what strikes or what's happening, we want people to know that you can always come to ForJars, and we've got it available for you.
Awesome.
So there's no interruption in that. And so we started with the canning lid, and we're just slowly building our way up.
Awesome. So you're adding different product lines as you grow and as you kind of develop your company here. So we get asked a question, and I'm sure the question has been asked. Are you a US based company? Are you manufacturing in the US? And what does that all look like?
Yep. So we are a US based company. We mentioned, we're located here right in Florida, and it's a family business. We all live here in Florida, a matter of 2 minutes from the office.
Right.
So,
nice close commute, right?
Yeah, so it's a nice close commute. We kind of look to that, because we kind of don't want to commute a long way one way and then back, and so plus all the kids and everybody can just kind of hop on by. It's only 2 minutes,
Right.
Our manufacturing is right now overseas in China, where we've been working close with the manufacturing facility there throughout the period of when we came about, so just over 2.5 years.
Okay.
And so we've implemented certain quality control to make sure that you do get a quality lid. And so we were always improving and working back and sending feedback, and they're sending feedback back and forth to make sure that there's a good quality and that the consistency is the same. And so we're hoping to bring manufacturing here very, very soon. It'll probably be early next year.
Okay.
Which is kind of why we've gotten a lot larger space and moved into a larger facility to be able to house that all here. So
Okay.
we're now in a new 16,000 square foot facility where we've got the capacity to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
Hopefully
cool.
we start that next year and be able to control and manage a lot of it here.
I'm sure that's a bit of a process to transfer your manufacturing from overseas to a extremely local location for you, right?
Yeah, it's not as easy as it sounds as, oh, let's just buy a few machines here and
Yeah.
do that. No,
It's pretty involved.
They're very costly, and we're working on bringing that here.
Okay.
And have that here and have pretty much everything from the metal to the silicone and everything just done.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, you've talked about it. You guys are growing. You've got a larger office / storage space / warehouse. Your manufacturing location is kind of coming along here, and this is all to do with the lid side of it currently. What is the newest product that you're looking at bringing out in the near future, if you had your way?
Yeah, so we're actually working on getting the jars. I know we've showcased a few of them at some of the Homesteader events. If
Yes.
those that go there have seen us there, have seen the jars. And so those are some prototype. People have been trying to take him out on the table, but we've been keeping an eye on him.
Yeah.
But we're still finishing up the final testing of them and hope to have them. We strive to do by the end of the year, but if that doesn't happen, we're looking within January, February of next or this coming year to have them out and to have pretty much all the sizes from pints, quarts, half pints, pints and a half. I know those are very popular and people love them. Half gallon and even the gallon.
Okay.
Offer a wide variety. There's also a few other product lines that we've got in the works that we're testing, but we're going to just keep those a secret for now.
Keep those under the hat for right now. I gotcha.
That's okay. That's okay. Jars are pretty exciting.
Yeah.
We were affected when you were talking earlier about kind of the launching pad of this was the pandemic. That affected us in our area. I had to go on the hunt. There was price gouging going on. There was a lot of drama around that. So I was grateful to get what I needed because I had already had a lot of that in stock. But I mean, I was like watching my lids at the time and I was like, okay, we have to kind of, for the first time, I had to kind of use some wisdom on what I was choosing to can, how I was choosing to do it versus just being able to do it and not worrying about it and putting up as much as we wanted. We had to really think about it. And that's not a good feeling. When you put up a lot of your own food, it's really not a good feeling. And so I think there's obviously a need for this to have a reliable company that can, provide
Reliable
these things.
Yeah.
And, even with the goal of moving it to the States, that's important,
Yeah.
Those are all really good things.
So I'm going to rattle off a couple things here. I was looking at your guys' cool boxes here. You've got they're rust proof, BPA free. Obviously, you've certified them or tested them for water bath canning, pressure canning, steam canning, and vacuum seal canning. You guys have kind of put them through their paces to be up to the industry standard of canning.
Correct. Yeah, we go through a lot of testing, and we randomly, pull from the lines and just decide, let's just test this, let's just test that, and we kind of go beyond, some of the limits of what is supposed to be kind of canned and how long and pressure, just because we want to make sure that the quality is still there.
Okay.
It's important to us to pass it on to our canners. And so whether it's water bathing, pressure canning, vacuum sealing, steaming, I mean, anything you throw at it, we've kind of been, designing it to be able to handle that.
Awesome.
All right. So if people want to look you up at all,
they got to go to our link.
They have to go to our link. But if they want to find out more about the company, we'll put a link down below. But they can also follow you guys on social media, right? What do you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, we've got social media. We've got Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
All the things.
We're slowly starting to look into that. Yeah. And so, we post a lot on our Instagram. And our Facebook, we try to keep of new things coming out or new deals. And so, for those that want to kind of follow and get, take advantage of kind of the deals and offers, we've got definitely, stay tuned to that and keep a close eye on that.
Yeah. Right. And hopefully we can put out new stuff as it comes out too and share that with our community and stuff so they can get all that information hopefully from us too.
Yeah, you guys were just running an awesome 40% off deal. That was a good one for people.
That was a good deal.
That was a bad one to miss out on.
Yeah.
we're still trying to catch up from that. It was
sure.
a lot. Things that were bought, a week ago are just now kind of getting, sent out. It's been
that happens.
I'm sure that there'll be a little grace and mercy involved there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned looking around the facility. Is that an option or is it not?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sure. So we're still moving in, so don't mind the
no judgment.
Part of it.
No judgment from us.
All right. So let's see. So this is where I'm at right now. We're just in the conference room. We've got pretty much all the chairs. This is kind of where all the meetings and everything kind of happens. And then let's take.
Real quick, Mike, is this maybe like the first sneak peek that we've got of ForJars' new corporate?
This is.
Okay. All right.
So as you can see, that's where it was. This will be where all the desks and the stations are. As you can see, all the chairs, we're still waiting on the desks and everything to come in.
It's so fun to have new stuff.
Yeah.
So that, of course, is the entry here. You'll come through here and you'll kind of see the whole office. We've got everything kind of just boxes and everything just scattered across.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then kind of where all the magic happens and everything would be, I think they're painting it. So it might be a little messy.
We'll get to see it. We'll put the pressure on it. Make sure. Oh, it's pretty big. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of it. There's no shelving yet, but we're still working on it. Yeah, they're painting it. So
yeah.
Wow.
We're still working on getting that, but it's a little noisy there probably.
Yeah, that's a real big space. If and when production moves to the U.S., it'll be in this facility. Is that the goal? That this is enough to do that?
Yeah, if we don't outgrow it, then yes.
Hopefully that's the case, that you grow so big and so fast that you can outgrow it.
That would be wonderful. But that's where we would kind of plan to have. And so awesome. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. It's a little bit of sneak peek and
that's good.
That's exciting news. We love hearing the family story and how you guys came about and the success that you guys are having. And it's really been fun to be part of it. Like I said, early on, you guys reached out and we kind of had to, put you guys through the paces first.
Yeah.
And we've been really, really happy that we actually kind of stuck with you guys and have been able to use the product with a lot of success. So
yeah, definitely. We've had like I said earlier, but just to recap, I've been canning with the ForJars lid for one whole year of canning and really good success. Dare I say, even better success than I had previously. So
with other larger companies.
Really happy with it, with the product, really happy with the customer service and just the interactions that we've had with the company, with you all. It's just been a really good experience overall. So I'm just really pleased with it. Is there anything else, Mike, that you would want people to know about the company or anything to recap or anything that you would like to share with everybody?
I mean, we're glad to have you and we're glad to hear all the success stories. And, it makes us really happy because we know that, the hard work is paying off. And if you have success stories or want to share them, just email it over to us, at ForJars.com. And, we'd love to hear it. And, like I said, it makes everybody here happy and to know that it's working. And so
we'll keep on tagging them in our Instagram posts, right?
All right. We're, like I said, hoping to come out with a lot of new items. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're moving right now, so bear with us on the orders. The turnaround times might slow down a little bit, but don't worry, we're still trying to make that smooth transition and keep things going. And for those that want to get their canning lids, you guys can visit forjars.co and use Josh and Annie's link to make sure that you guys also take advantage of that 10% discount that they've got.
Awesome.
Yeah, we can link that below. And I mean, you guys know you have to buy canning lids. Like you can't avoid it. So you might as well get the 10% off. Yep. And you might as well save some money if you can. It's totally worth it. So
if there's anything that we can help out with in the future, we'd like to have you guys also reach out. I know that we're not the biggest face and personality in the world as of yet, but we're growing as well, and we hope to kind of just see that all mature together here.
Yeah, we'd be happy to feature products and try them out and see, whatever. So
cutting edge demo products or something like that,
All right. Yeah. And hey, I'll definitely keep that in mind and then share with everybody else if we've got something to test out new things. And, we're always open to that. So it'd be cool.
Well, this is Mike with ForJars and Josh and Annie here on this end. Thank you for your time once again. Thank you for just telling how this company came about, how you guys are doing, how you're growing, and all the new things that are kind of around the corner for you guys. You got a lot going on there. So awesome things ahead for you guys, and we look forward to following you and supporting you guys along the way. So thanks again for jumping on here, and we just pray the best for all of you guys and your growth.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being on here. I appreciate both of you.